Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a RPG in Scratch. Now, what is an RPG? An RPG is a game that's like, I can't show you a reference right now, so let's reference it. Here we can just say The Legend of Zelda, which a lot of you are familiar with, and then we go to images. That's an RPG. So that's voxel art to Legend of Zelda. Okay, so as you can see, we do have a couple of photos here. Like, as you can see, you can just say Legend of Zelda, and as you can see, we have all of these Zelda games. The first one is this one, but 2D. And as you can see, we can this one, this exact one. So as you can see, we can see from top down view when everything we see is top down view. So that's it. Okay, so that's the introduction. But what's the sponsor of today's video? Udemy. Udemy is an online platform where you can make your own course or search for one. Like you want, for example, to learn to code a 2D platformer, for example. That it will show up if you want to buy it, or if you want to get these tutorials and then follow along with them. 7 more sections. Okay. So as you can see, this is a lot, and you can I'll just say the player. So as you can see, we have adding player, working sprite with layers, giving player physics, turning script, moving the player, jumping, improving gameplay feel, stop, unlimited jumping, add double jump, animate the player, challenge, animate jump, and animate run and jump, switching animations, controlling the animator through code, and changing through friction. Now as you can see the player, if we just enter, then we can simply start each video of these. You are definitely okay to do that, and it'll make you actually watch them. It's not gonna tell you need to buy it. Like as you can see, the introduction part, the player, what's funny about that is that we cannot even open these. So for some reason, we cannot open these ones. However, we can open the first ones. So as you can see, we have all of these. That actually all of them are pretty blunt. So go to Unity and Udemy and go make some cool games. Okay, after this video, now add over. So we got here we have the Scratch cat, and today the RPG we're making is something fairly different than before. Instead of actually copying an old sprite from a retro game, what we're gonna do is we're gonna delete this first costume and we're gonna clear this one, which means yes, we're gonna draw it again. Now convert to bitmap mode before you do anything. Then you keep pressing the zoom in. When you're zoomed in, and you feel that's enough, then just grab this and you'll have a official thing. Now, as you can see, as we continue building each one, we'll just as for, wait a minute, are these squares 4? 4? Wait, are these squares, yeah, 4 4, yeah, like, are these 4 by 4 pixels? These? I think so. Wait, 1 out of 1 by 4, 2 by 4, no, it's not really 2 by 4, 3 by 4, 4 by 4. Now we'll grab the eraser, and if it starts with size 40, then just make it to 3. And also the brush starts in size 40, then you want to make it to 2. Now, let's start creating. So what we want to make is just a player. So we'll just make this and this. We'll just copy and paste them both in order to make a big sprite. Now, although it's gonna look big in the editor, it's not gonna be that big in reality. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so just making the last one. So this is kind of frustrating, not gonna lie. Okay, so as you can see, okay. Okay. That was supposed to be a drag. Yeah, so as you can see, that was supposed to be a drag again. So as you can see, we have the first corner. And now if we just keep minimizing, and just then copy and paste it onto each one. So then, so that will work. So yeah, if you just do this and then copy and paste it. Okay. And then we rotate it to the exact point where it's just, seriously, it's just a square. And then you add it over here. Then it's 21 by 17. Now if you control V again, you'll find the same thing. Yeah, so fairly accurate. Yeah, so actually I think I need something different. Okay. Okay, so then I do this, and I copy and paste. Now, as you can see, this is just working, but we're still not done. Okay, so then you just add this here, and that's it. Now, as you can see, you should make this a bit on black size. Now, if it's too big, it's too small, I mean, on the stage, don't you worry, we'll fix that later. Okay, then use the brush, I mean, why do I keep calling it brush? The fire. Oh god. Okay. Actually, I don't really think I like this situation of pixel art. Like now we're just creating our own player. And then we just let's set the brush to 1 and then draw a little pixel by little pixel. So this needs precise measuring. Okay, so we're about this far from here. Till the end, like this. Now you just fill it. Yeah, very cool. And they're both the same. Hard work, right? Okay, so 21 by 30. Not that great, but still good. Now just add some finishing touches on the player, and then we can move on to making, the actual gameplay. And start coding. So yeah, I love coding. Actually, coding is a habit for me. So anyway, I'll just make this here. Like, I'm not a good artist. Like, I'm not that of a good computer artist. Like, I have drew a few sprites not on Scratch, on GIMP, and they just weren't good. Weren't that good. Like, I used them for Earth Adventure, which is a game I'm working on, by the way. Okay, so this is very cool. We'll set this back. And then we'll just snap. Now this will automatically snap in place like this. And now we'll just set the size to 200. Because for some reason, when you're using bitmap mode, you just basically, when you're using like bitmap mode, when you make your sprite bigger, then it kind of just messes, then Scratch messes it up for you. It's like, hey, I'm gonna mess it up. Okay, now let's start the code. Now, when green flag is clicked, we're gonna say forever. If key. Now we'll make a variable. And now, hold on a second. Okay, so anyway, we'll just say this is the X position of our player. So X, no, that's not for all sprites. This is for this sprite only. Okay, so yes, so we'll set this. Actually, you can just use our normal X since we're making a RPG. If key left arrow pressed, then we'll change X by 10. And if key right arrow pressed, then we this is this is -10 and this is 10. Okay, so that's a lot easier. Okay, now if we run, we can do suddenly right and left, which is exactly what I want. Now, as you can see, it is working. It's functioning very well. It feels like I'm moving on a world map, except it's missing the top and down. So we'll get that. We'll get to that, and we'll add a background. Then we'll end this video. Okay. So that's the goal of this video. Okay. So then we'll duplicate this. If key up arrow is pressed, then we change our Y by 10. And if key left arrow, its key down arrow is pressed, then we set change y by -10. And also I'll make a studio where you can add your projects here. It's not that necessary, but just to see how you guys are doing. Now, as you can see, our player is functionally moving. It's fairly accurate, but we're gonna get to a way more advanced move in the future. See you guys. Okay, no, I actually forgot. Okay, one little detail that it's in any RPG is the background. So let's just no, I don't want that. So let's just very quickly make find a top down background here in the Scratch library. I don't think you'll find a lot, but you definitely will find a few. So as you can see, I just the light seems pretty good, but I just don't feel like it. Stars just doesn't seem right. XY grid doesn't also seem right. So I think what seems very cool and it feels actually like an RPG. What makes most RPGs special is that each of them has a top-down background. Okay, so you know what? We can just choose Blue Sky 2, then add to it some adjustments. Okay. Okay, so that's it. Now if we run, okay, so wait. So now we change the blue sky to green. So now it's green sky. Get it? Because it's green sky. Okay, so yeah, so now we have it. We're just gonna name this grass, and we'll just move between the scenes. So you can also use the paintbrush and a darker color in order to make some leaves, which will not be collided with the first white one. Just gonna name this grass again, because when I said Control Z, I was talking about the costume. Grass. Again, I'm very used to shortcuts. It doesn't really matter that dot. I won't delete it again. And now you have a RPG. It's not really an RPG, but I mean, like, we could make it a better RPG. Plus, this is a whole series, so what can go wrong in the world? Okay, anyways, see you in the next tutorial. Bye!